my gosh, a youth of memories. When I first composed this piece, I purely named it A.Y.O.M. because I didn't want people to know the name, because I think the name of something holds true meaning towards what it actually represents. I think names are very special, if not cryptic, because in essence, it is kind of the core of what somebody represents. Like, my name is Marcia, and I'm very happy that I'm named that. If I was to name something else, I don't think I'll be able to suit it. And it kind of is like, I think it's deeper than the fact that it's just a name badge. It's kind of like identification code of like who you are and what you represent. I'm Christian, and that's kind of like a badge for the fact that I try to be more than what I am, but I'm not always successful. And A.Y.O.M. actually stands for a youth of memories. I actually composed this during a STAR course, and I'll never forget this. I composed it during a STAR course in 2018, I'm pretty sure. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to get out of school, like have a day where I can just focus purely on music, and the concepts behind it, the general concepts and the apps that was used, I was already comfortable with. I was already composing music, I was already performing, and I used it in some of my internals. But it's just me to see if I can find any shortcuts, or to meet other musicians and really see their journey through music as well. I easily could have survived without it, but I just wanted to do it because I wanted to get out of school, and it was a free day. Like, why not make the most out of it? Also, I was at Wintec, so I was like, I was also at a polytech that I normally don't go to, so I was like, why not? It's a new experience. And this piece I composed and finished during the STAR course. There are many ideas that I wanted to add to it, but for the first draft, I just wanted it to get this melody out in the open and for other people to hear. And the only instrument that I can't play in it is cello and harp, or the other instruments that I used. I can play. So it was really interesting for me, really fun for me to use instruments that I'm not even aware of the properties and principles of it, and especially on how to play it. Especially the timbre and the sound of it it's very, very interesting to me, because it's gentle yet it's still very powerful, especially the cello and the harp whenever it's played beautifully. It's truly magical. And A.Y.O.M, the melody of it, the dum 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 dum. I had that, and I composed many years ago. I had a video of it that I composed in 2014, 2015, and I just haven't finished it. It was just kind of an idea that I had that I was so in love with, but timing wasn't right, and I had other commitments, and I just didn't finish it. But the fact that I was in an environment where I had to use like my own musical abilities to create something like a craft, I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to do something that I have been not putting off, but just been putting on hold for so long because of my other commitments, and I'm just going to roll with it. And then that's how the whole piece came to be. I'll never forget it, because since it was a new polytech, I ended up going to the wrong building, and and it's ironic because music is my future, that's what I'm doing right now, yet a music program designated for musicians and composers I came late to, and I'll just never forget it, because right now I think it's really amusing. But the fact, like in the moment I was like, wow, I feel like an idiot. And undoubtedly I was late, but I wasn't, no matter of fact is I was late, so I can't really make any excuses. But I'll never forget that, because I came late, the coordinator, she was like, oh, she's probably just a slacker. And that's completely not true whenever it comes to music. In general, I try to do my best to actually like be present and give my best work. But that morning just wasn't good for me. I just went late. But as it went through, I got to know other people, got to see their work, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that I did that. So A.Y.O.M is something I've composed, finished the composition of it for years, but just only now I'm able to share. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And a youth of memories is basically just the mixture of being a child to adulthood, and it's just the combination for the fact that we're not perfect, we're all flawed. We just honestly, there's some habits and some traits that I have to get over, and then that I have to deal with when it comes to other people. So it's just really about reflection and self-realization, especially whenever you make mistakes. For example, when I came late, it's just it's just the fact that people need to just get over some aspects in their life and just move on. It's just, and but also have the element of, if you make a mistake, you have to learn from it. If you do something stupid, you have to admit that. So that's where the whole idea and concept behind it. I was also mucking around and checking out other ideas that I wouldn't normally do. I was basically just experimenting, and that's how the whole piece came to be. Yeah, I do love this piece. Holds a lot of memories. A youth of memories. I hope you enjoy. I hope you've listened to the piece, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching.